Chris Finch went on to the Zach Lowe show, which was a live podcast, and he took a bit of a jab at JJ Redick and podcasting, and then also told a funny story with Zach Lowe about Rudy Gobert.
Thank you for doing this.
Thanks. Hey, so after a year off, this is what you're doing now?
First of all, 6 months off, and it was a glorious 6 months.
Yeah.
My wife was worried about me. She's like, "You're such a workaholic. What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "Watch how amazing I am at doing nothing." It was great.
I mean, I bet you 3/4 of these people are going to go home and do a podcast tonight. You know.
You're going with the anti-media tropes right out of the gate.
I mean, it'll qualify you to coach the Lakers. You know.
One of my favorite things is all the times that Rudy calls for the ball and doesn't get it. I feel like Julius Randle was intentionally not throwing him the ball for like the first 3 months. But when he got the 3-second violation, I think it was in Toronto that Rudy got. Like, how do you handle that as a coach? Do you guys remember this? He was so okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, but you're good. Like you've talked to me before about how like you've sat Ant during crunch time of close games, and because he was injured or flowing the wrong way, what the game wasn't going well for him, and like you deal with it, and he's fine with it. Like that's another one where, did you guys lose that game? I think
we did lose that game. Yeah,
like that's not a great loss.
No, not a great loss at all, and it was a tough moment. You know, anyone who knows Rudy knows how prideful he can be, and like, and he's, you know, is a bit out of character for him. He's never wanting to hurt the team in any way, and you know, by the time I had gotten to the locker room and I was ready to rip into some souls, there were police in the locker room themselves, so that was a good thing. And we talked it out the next day when we got to Boston, and we turned around and we played our tails off and lost at the buzzer in Boston. But yeah, I mean, like, listen, like he also punched somebody in our team, so you know, there's levels to these things.
That is true.
I consider it a step forward.
There we go.
Okay. You did have a wall punch during one of your playoff runs.
The wall punch and the Kyle Anderson punch, same game.
Okay.
Oh.